Hi Mohit sir, good evening. Welcome to the show. How are you, sir?
I'm good, Vignesh. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time, sir. So, our question is this SEBI regulation has come where, they are directing to all the mutual fund house with multi-cap holding to, now have a mandate to have a particular percentage in mid-cap and small cap. So, what is the impact of the same? And what exactly is this circular, sir? Can you please help?
Okay, so look, so far, what was the definition of a multi-cap fund? It was minimum 65% into equity and 35% into any other instrument, right? So there was no definition in equity as to how much could be held in large cap, mid cap, small cap. And if you see all the multi-cap funds in the market currently, they will roughly have whatever 50, 60, 70% large caps and very little, let's say 10, 15% mid cap and 10% small cap. That is the way multi-cap funds have been running. But now what SEBI says is that the minimum equity allocation has to go up to 75%, 65%. And in that 75%, the fund houses have to compulsorily 25% in large caps, 25% in mid caps, and 25% in small caps. That is minimum compulsory allocation, and the other 25, the fund houses have the discretion to put in where they want. So it's a very, very big move, in fact, and will change the complete texture of multi-cap categories managed in the country.
So, Mohit, the next question is, do you think this will also impact the small cap holdings?
Yes, big time. So let me just give you a small perspective on this thing. The multi-cap category in the country today is 1.5 lakh crore category. It's the biggest category. So large cap is also 1.5 lakh crore. Multi-cap is almost there. So these two constitute the biggest segments in the mutual fund industry. Assume right now the multi-cap funds have 5% allocation into small caps. They have 25% or 10% to 25%. So at least 10 to 15% or 10 to 20% more buying in small cap stocks will happen. 10 to 20% of 1.5 lakh crore means almost 15 to 30,000 or crore rupees of buying, which will happen in small cap names, right? So this is massive. Liquidity is very, very difficult to find. It will mean that small cap funds should at least see a lot of buying interest. Small cap stocks will see a lot of buying. The only saving part in this entire circular is that this will come into effect after AMFI publishes its new list of small cap, mid cap, and large cap stocks, which will come in January of 2021. So this regulation will actually be implemented after 1 month of that list getting published. This is February 21. So till then, the fund managers have time to align their portfolios. Having said which, you are absolutely right. There will be a lot of buying interest in small caps now. A lot of funds will move towards small cap names and small cap stocks. And we can see some selling pressure in large caps, but that can be absorbed. So large caps, we have liquidity to absorb that kind of a selling pressure in next 4 or 5 months. So that's still doable. But small caps, yes, you can see some crazy buying interest out there.
So in a way, this is a good move from a perspective that market will become a little deeper, and overall industry will benefit. The small players also will benefit.
Look, so each coin has both sides. I think from where you are looking at, yes, in a way beneficial to small cap names that small cap companies can get capital and get more buying interest, and the stocks can perform better and have more liquidity, more depth in the market. So those are all positives. But the negative side to look at it is it will also make cap funds more volatile, multi-cap funds more risk. It kind of curbs the artistic part of a fund management skill. Basically, when you give so many parameters to a fund manager to operate in, there is very little which he can do and maneuver in terms of his style and management of the schemes, and perhaps try and save downside, perhaps try and cushion clients' portfolios in times of market corrections. So I think those things are negatives. And small cap funds, as we all know, small cap stocks, as we all know, once a huge correction sets in, it sometimes becomes very difficult to liquidate those holdings. So it will also mean that the liquidity of multi-cap funds will decrease. But these are all things which one will have to cope up with.
Right. Mohit, anything as an advisor? I think you guys are distributor, right, or advisor?
Advisors.
You guys are advisor. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as an advisor, you guys are thinking about any strategy for your client right now?
Look, what we are trying and telling, perhaps we will advise our clients now is that we'll have to be a little cautious in terms of multi-cap allocations because the small cap component goes up, it becomes a little more volatile. And maybe we can increase our focus towards large and mid-cap and the focused category. Both are quite similar to multi-cap category, but will be lesser volatile than a multi-cap category going forward because of a heavy tilt towards large and mid-cap rather than a compulsorily tilt towards the small cap segment. So I think that's where we will have to perhaps go back and see deeper into clients' portfolio. Depending on each profile of client, we will have to make some shifts maybe.
Okay. And so Mohit, one thing is definitive is that, there will be a little more interest as far as the direct equity is concerned into small and mid cap category. There will be some more interest, at least as far as markets are concerned.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I think that segment, as I told you, around 10 next 4-5 months, that can mean a lot. And this,
Hello, Mohit. Sorry, Mohit, we lost you. Can you just repeat? I'm so sorry.
yeah, no worries. I was just saying, yes, absolutely, there will be a huge amount of buying in small cap stocks, but fund houses can resort to some inter-scheme movements. Perhaps they can transfer some small caps stocks from holdings to multi-cap names and some large to other schemes. But yet there will be a massive buying interest, and you are right on that point that small caps can see some rally. 25,000 or 10,000 to 25,000 odd crore is a big amount. It's a big amount for a small cap segment in Indian market.
Mohit, so nice of you to spare time for our viewers and share your expert insights. Thank you for your time, Mohit.
My pleasure, Jignesh. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank
just
you.
one last disclaimer for our viewers that mutual funds are subject to market risk. Please read all scheme related documents before investing. Past performance is not compulsory, and it may or may not happen again. Thank you, Mohit.
Absolutely. Thank you.